Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia. This picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Hokies will kick this away to get us going. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver and an end around. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So an opening drive, 3rd and 10. Here comes the crowd noise. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the handoff again. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll run it here. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. And the running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The ninth play of this opening drive, it's third down and short. They'll try to run for the first down. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Banks. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money. They're able to move the sticks.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. The Hokies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up an important third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running with purpose. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Missouri 7, Virginia Tech 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take off here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Missouri.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch hauled in here over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Missouri offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Field it at the 25. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards to keep this drive alive.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Heads back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff, running off left tackle. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down here for this offense. They'll try the option play here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Hokies will have to kick this away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over 1st and
10. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They'll start the drive here with an end around. Gets past the tackler into open space now. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
Game moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The back's got it. Fighting him off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he lobs it deep down the middle. He's got it for a big gain. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The Hokies pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Ball handed to the running back.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. It'll be a 1st down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly, Griffin.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught quickly. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Heads back out onto the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. The offense will take their first time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. No huddle here for the offense. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, these screen passes are all about timing. I really felt the offense looked like they tipped their hand. The defense started to kind of drift that way towards the screen, and by the time the running back catches the ball, there's just nowhere to go.
They'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Pitch to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. That's a design quarterback keeper. Finding enough space for a solid feed before they stop him.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's got enough for the first down and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Ball handed off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Tigers. And they will claim the second half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 12, set to kick off.
This one will be fair caught. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. And the one moves the ball into the 33.
And I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the same runner's got it again. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And it's a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the sack. Eludes the rush. He's looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to run it. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And here's the handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle, it's Banks. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made wide open way downfield. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. The Hokies will crank up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, you cover an onside kick. You never know.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9
Direct snap to the back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So the win streak continues. Cook, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is